Let's talk about my favorite book of the year so far, Any Trope But You by Victoria Lavine. This was kindly sent to me as an e-arc. Thank you, Atria. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, NetGalley, for sending me this because I gave this my Infinity Star rating. I absolutely love this book so much. This book follows Margot, and Margot is a disgraced romance author. She gets outed in an interview for not believing in happily ever afters, and her happily never after file gets leaked to the public, where in this file all of her characters from her beloved romance novels end up in divorce court with beer bellies, all kinds of things that are definitely not a happily ever after. And because of this, instead of taking her research trip for her romance novel, she decides to take her research trip to still go to Alaska and write a murder mystery. And she lands in Alaska and she literally lands in the arms of Forrest, who is our main character after running from a moose. And it's the cutest meet cute. And because she is a romance author, every time there's a trope or a micro trope between the two of them, she calls it out. And I was kicking my feet and giggling. Forrest is recently moved back home because his father had a really bad accident that has left him with a chronic condition. And so Forrest comes home to be his father's caretaker. And I absolutely love this book so much. We get to follow them through all of their Alaskan excursions and them falling in love for each other reluctantly, especially on Margot's end because she's like, I will not be caught in another trope with this man. And genuinely felt like a love letter to contemporary romance and to all of my favorite tropes. And I really love this so much. It was funny, but also had really good emotional depth. Both our main characters are caretakers for people with chronic conditions. Like I said, Forrest's father is now wheelchair bound, and then Margot's sister has autoimmunes that leave her debilitated. And it's one of the reasons why Margot is so set on like getting her writing career back because she's the one that takes care of her sister. And I loved this. If you love acts of service, this is definitely the book for you. This was so sweet the way that they, both our main characters, take care of their loved ones and also take care of each other. The setting was super fun. They had really good banter. I also really love this talked about chronic conditions because as a girly who has chronic conditions and also is in the process of being diagnosed with more, I really loved that Margot and Forrest understood the decisions that they were making because of the people in their lives. I just love this so much. Please pick this up. This comes out on April 1st, and I will definitely be skipping to the stores to get my physical copy and annotate the crap out of this book because it was just so good. So if you love acts of service, this is the book for you. If you love when the FMC thinks that the FMC is so full of herself and then finds out that he's terribly wrong. Fun animal side characters. There's a dog in this book, and there's also the moose that just pops up every once in a while, and it's really funny. If you love heartwarming stories and characters with depth, I would highly recommend this.